Shalom Aleichem, everyone. We're continuing Hachseg's learning of the Pele Yoetz, day 19 in the chapter of Zivug of finding a marriage partner. And so too, Ha'ishu bardas be'enov yira ulevav yovin, someone that is a bardas, they are a good thinking person. And yira be'enov yira, with their eyes they can see, ulevav yovin, in their heart they can understand. As they should understand, do not put your eyes on someone's wealth when you are choosing a mate for your daughter over here. That's what we're speaking about. Don't look for money, don't look for riches, don't look for prestige. You should choose men that are chachamim, people that fear Hashem, even if they don't have a penny to their name. Because we mentioned yesterday that those that are Talmidei Chachamim, they will certainly follow the words of Chazal, and they will be the most beautiful and wonderful and expert husbands, following the midas of the Torah, following the advice of Chazal in marriage, and they will achieve Shalom Bayis. Toipas chareva v'shalva, but it is better to have dry bread and eat peacefully. Mibayis malei ziv cheriv, than that house that is filled with delicacies and luxuries and the like, but it's filled with contention. The Gam Kenam, when it says further, nechis darga, a man should go down a level. Nesev itasa, to marry a wife, which means you don't have to look for the woman who's the most chashiv in the world. Rather, go down a little bit, and therefore it will create a very good relationship and a very good balance between a husband and a wife. Anyone who listens to the advice of the Chachamim, they are guaranteed only good things. There's a mitzvah to listen to the words of our sages. And if you do that, then you deserve to have a zivug, a marriage partner is going to be a beautiful, beautiful, elevated marriage. The truth of the matter is, a husband and a wife, their union comes from Hashem. As we know, 40 days before the formation of the vlad, of even the embryo, there's a heavenly voice that rings out in Shemayim. And it says, the daughter of Ruvain is going to marry Shimon. So that means what? Predestined. That's what it sounds like. So what do we have to do down here in this world to get our shidduch? Nevertheless, although that I am impoverished in the spiritual prowess, says the Pele Yoetz, I'd like to offer an explanation how it is that it seems that the zivug, that the partner that you're going to have in marriage is predestined, and yet we know that we live in a world of bechira, of free will, and therefore there's things that we do that move things along. There are 3 different types of decrees that could come down to this world when it comes to marriage. Number 1, Hashem could be geyser, he could decree that only good is going to come to you. No bad will befall you. The good will come against your will. Whatever HaKadosh Baruch Hu above has decided to bring down here into this world. So if you're supposed to get the most amazing wife ever, Hashem decreed that. He decided it. No matter what you do, it's not going to stop that wonderful, positive decree of blessing. However, secondly, Hashem could decree a terrible decree upon a person. He might write it and seal it because nothing will save you. And therefore, if you end up with a ishara, a bad wife, a very tough marriage, so then what can you do? HaKadosh Baruch Hu was the geyser. That's the way it's going to be. But shlishi, the third thing is, which says the Pele Yoetz, is really where we should all look at ourselves. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is going to decree that your wife is going to come to you, your spouse will come to you based on your tefillos, how much you ask and you beg HaKadosh Baruch Hu for the right match, and according to the efforts that you make. Doesn't mean how many shadchanim that you're going to call necessarily, but it means even the efforts that you make in this world to grow in your avodas Hashem, in your Torah, in your ruchnius, in your tefillah, in your midas, based on what you accomplish down here in this world as an Eved Hashem, that will direct how the shidduch is going to go. We should be concerned, or we should suspect that we are in this third category over here, that our zivug, our shidduch, is being determined based on our actions and what we accomplish. Whatever you could accomplish, you should do. The more you could daven, the more that you could learn, the more that you could perfect your midos, the greater you can be with chesed, the more that you can do to elevate yourself, you should do. You should sell whatever you need to. Get rid of whatever is necessary to be able to be kind to acquire for yourself a good chelik, a good portion in the world of shidduchim. For a person to give away all his riches and all of his possessions for the sake of a house that is filled with love, which means here in this case where the father wants to marry his daughter off to a Talmid Chacham, or even we know that the father should marry his son off to a Bas Talmid Chacham, to the daughter of a Talmid Chacham. Do whatever you can in the world of you fixing yourself, the Chassan and the Kala, and the parents be willing to give up whatever they need to for the sake of getting the best possible shidduch that they could. What if the Chassan is such a chashva boy and the Kala is an amazing girl, but they need some kind of backing from the parents, and the parents are going to have to give up certain basics or luxuries or comforts that they have for the sake of being able to provide for this young couple. Be willing, says the Pele Yoetz, because a beautiful marriage that is filled with with love, that is the ikar, that is the main thing. Have a wonderful day.